Well, Kelly, in the new work and school from anywhere culture, it should come as no surprise at all that people are choosing to do that from the spots where they generally vacation. Sales of vacation homes are soaring, and we have a look at the hottest spots according to Redfin. Lake Tahoe comes in at the top of the list with sales up 80% through the third quarter of this year compared with a year ago. Then the area around Bend, Oregon, the Jersey Shore, Cape Cod, and Bridgeport, Connecticut. Sales up in some of those places over 50%, over 80%. The transplants are coming generally from San Francisco, New York City, and Boston. And regardless of where people are now buying, they're buying big. Sales of multi-generational homes, that's homes with often have second kitchens and entrances, jumped to 15% of all sales so far during the pandemic, and that's from 11% pre-COVID, according to the new report from the National Association of Realtors. No surprise, between vacation homes and larger homes, people are paying much more. The average sale price about $70,000 higher during the pandemic, and believe it or not, 5% of all the buyers who bought homes during this time never set foot in the house, never saw it. Kelly?
I believe that, actually. But one thing we learned on our own home search was the ones that look best online were worst in person and vice versa. So a word of caution there. Diana, I'm curious if the news flow just this week, you've got the vaccine news, you've got interest rates on the rebound a little bit. That means mortgage rates on the rebound. The glimmer of hope that Robert's about to discuss, I mean, in the urban markets, because there's such bargain shopping going on, could all of that actually slow the housing market? I mean, the expectations are still pretty high going into 2021 right now.
Yeah, look, demand is still very strong, and that's just because of demographics of the millennials getting into the age where they buy homes. But there may be a slight pullback. We actually saw it. Realtor.com just reported that around the election, there was a slight pullback in home sales and a definite pullback in home listings. But you hit the nail on the head. It's the mortgage rates going higher that's really going to hurt this market, if anything. And so we may see a slight pullback as people say, oh, I don't need quite that much home if maybe I'm not going to be working from home next year. But there is going to still be very strong demand.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.